Minimalist madness unleashed. So last month, my roommate Tyler decided he was going to reinvent himself as a minimalist. I thought this meant he'd finally stop collecting those limited edition energy drink cans and the pile of thrifted Hawaiian shirts would finally disappear. Instead, he came home from a yoga retreat, looked around our apartment with a new Zen gaze, and declared, "We're surrounded by too much stuff. Stuff is the enemy." I shrugged and went back to my sandwich, figuring this was just another phase, like the time he tried to live off nothing but almond butter for a week. But Tyler was serious. The next morning, I woke up to the sound of dragging and thumping. He was in full Marie Kondo mode, except his version was less about sparking joy and more about sparking lower back pain. Within 2 days, our couch, chairs, coffee table, TV stand, and even the rug had been donated to the nearest shelter. All that remained in the living room was a single lamp and a potted plant looking more traumatized than me. "It's freeing," Tyler exclaimed, sprawled across the hardwood floor like a starfish who'd lost its reef. I tried to adapt. I invited friends over for movie night, but when everyone arrived, there was nowhere to sit. We ended up improvising with yoga poses, but after 20 minutes of downward dog, someone's knee cracked and we switched to lie flat and question your life choices. Tyler, meanwhile, meditated in the empty corner, claiming that furniture is just a social construct. My mom stopped by and, after seeing the barren wasteland of our living room, asked if we'd been robbed and if I needed to move back in for my own safety. It all hit a peak last week when I had a rough day and just wanted to flop onto a couch and wallow in my misery. I stood there, staring at the empty room, and realized the only thing with any support left in the apartment was my emotional baggage. At least that's one thing I can always rely on to have my back.